Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 2, and today I'm going to be giving you part 6 of What If Naruto Was Disowned by Everyone. Remember to get this one to 300 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also, stay in tune for What If Naruto Got His Memories Sealed Away, and enjoy that later on guys. And over on Anime King, I'm going to be posting a brand new episode of What If Naruto Became the God of Wind. So stay tuned for that as well guys, and I do hope that you guys enjoy. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time hearing my voice and you enjoy the videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. Remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying talking back to all of you. So yeah guys, without further ado, what is to begin this new episode? Begin the intro. So the last time we left off, as Naruto was talking to Neji down in the battlefield, as his head started to spin, as he was in a rather weird state. Neji, seeing the opportunity, rushed forward, but that was the wrong thing for him to do, as Naruto waved his ice sword and froze Neji's hand. Before Neji could do anything, Naruto sliced them off, as Neji's hands dropped to the ground and break. Neji screamed out in pain and agony. Naruto leaped forward to cut Neji's head right off, but he was stopped by Hayate, as he told that if he didn't stop right now he would be disqualified, so Naruto came to a stop, as Neji was quickly taken away. As the exam came to an end, after it was over, Naruto went to try and visit Sabeke, but he was stopped by the guard there. Hokage's permission, he must not enter. So he went off. The next time we found him, he was sleeping with Temari. After that was over, he asked her who was the Uchiha fighting in the end, as he didn't really remember, as she told him it was the Hyuga girl, as Naruto had a plan for Hinata. So after that, Naruto headed off, as Kin came to his door. As she was here now, he had something for her to do. He made her infiltrate the base, well, telling Danzo that she has information for him, as she was once an operative of Orochimaru. So going down there, Naruto was able to sneak in. As she was distracting Danzo, Naruto killed all of the root agents. Homura and Koharu was called. The next thing they knew, they were frozen in ice, as Danzo quickly unsealed the bandage off his arm. Danzo was surprised when he realized who Naruto truly was. That Jin Kazaraki was that boy, the demon brat all those long time ago, as the both of them started a battle. But Danzo completely underestimated Jin, as he realized that the man had a monkey Sharingan of his own. Danzo was trapped in that illusion, as outside Naruto later burned him with the Amaterasu flames, as Danzo's body was disintegrated. Some time passes, Minato got the news about the destruction of Danzo and his root agents, but Minato didn't care either way, because they were thrown in his side for a long time now, and he wanted to get rid of them. Naruto found himself on the field, as he came upon Hinata and her group, as he had to fight Kurenai and knocked her down. He then told them that he will be taking Hinata because he has something to teach her. After talking to her and told her that her father will never be proud of her if she doesn't get stronger, she agreed because she wanted to get stronger after all. As Minato went to visit his daughter, but she was angry at him for not letting Jin in, but he told that he will be training her for the month time period. As Naruto brought Kin towards Minato to inform him about what Orochimaru has in plan, for her to get a safe haven in Konoha, and with that he headed off, as he got Hinata a new wardrobe, and the next morning came as he came to train her. So yeah guys, it was basically as we left off. You guys can switch across the place and check out first help. So what is to begin this new episode? No, said Naruto as he was standing with Hinata. You're not gonna defeat, you're gonna beat the Uchiha. I'll tell you later about that though. With my help you will do this. But let us start with basic first. Tell me now, what do you expect from a Hyuga? The Jugen, said Hinata. Yes, Naruto said, your precious, gentle fist style. Now question number 2, what will you not expect from a Hyuga? I don't know, said Hinata. Naruto sighed. Anything else than your gentle fist style. But we will work later on that as well. First, he summoned his blade. I will attack you with my sword and you will try to dodge. Hinata eyes widen, are you kidding? Naruto swing his sword towards Hinata. She quickly backflipped just in time to avoid being killed. Are you trying to kill me? She asks. Yep, you're gonna participate in a death match after all. Now dodge, he said. Meanwhile, in the unknown area. So, Kabuto is dead, Orochimaru said. Yes, Orochimaru-sama, said Yoroi. He was killed in a fight against Namikaze Sobeki. No, he wasn't, said Orochimaru. It was Rattlesnake that killed him. Yoroi's eyes widened. Rattlesnake? But how? They said only 2 people and a proctor. Genjutsu, you moron, said Orochimaru. Oh, I understand now. Will there be any change to our plans? No, proceed as planned, said Orochimaru. But Orochimaru-sama, if Rattlesnake will not interfere with our plan. I know what his main goal is, and it has nothing to do with Konoha. I'm still mad at him, but he's not really on my mind right now. Sasuke-kun is what is important. Later that evening, with Sobeki, as she was still in the hospital. Idiot. Jin will never hurt me, she said. Remember what her father said. Hello there, gorgeous, said a voice. As she quickly turned. Jin, she said with excitement. How did you get here? My father's orders are not to let you inside. Oh, I have my ways. So how have you been? Sobeki grinned. Terrible, she said. No one to cuddle to. Oh, we can't have that, can we? He said as he leaned closer. I guess not, she said. So, anything new? He asked, as he started to kiss her down her neck. Oh, nothing really, she said, pausing every moment. It's just, I'll be training with father for the finals, she said. Really? He said, as he removed her shirt. And what about Kakashi? He'll be training Sasuke, she said, as she could barely talk at the moment. Not very good sensei he is, said Jin. Looks like you've been treated poorly, so now it's time for your special treatment. Please, Dr. Kizaraki, she said. I really need treatment down there, she said. Don't worry, Mrs. Namikaze. I am a professional, he said, as he started to go down low. Right this way, Uchiha-sama, said a voice. Shit, Naruto thought. I can't use a hierarchy, not in front of her. Quick, under the bed, said Sobeki. Damn, looks like there's no other way, he said as he get under Sobeki's bed. Sobeki, said Sasuke as he walked inside. Oh, Sasuke, she said. How nice to see you. Sasuke tilted his head. You look flushed. Is there everything alright? Sobeki's eyes narrowed. How could I explain to them flushed? Because Jin, tongue was just going down my legs. No, I'm alright, she said. Anyway, I just want to check on you. To just see if you're alright, said Sasuke. Well, I'm alright, she said. Now don't you have training with Kakashi, she asked. Sasuke raised an eyebrow. How do you know that? My father told me, she said. Oh. So we both made it to the finals, huh, said Sasuke. Seems that way, said Sobeki. So, what's your strategy, he asked. I haven't decided yet. What's yours, she asked. Sasuke snorted against Hinata. There is no way I can lose to her. As Naruto grunted under the bed. You have no idea, he thought. Careful, Sasuke, said Sobeki. You should never underestimate your opponent. Sasuke smirked. If I lose to Hinata, then I will publicly kiss Kizaraki. Sobeki's eyes widened as Naruto coughed under the bed. Sasuke shut up. Who's there? What? Where? Said Sobeki, acting innocent. Under your bed, Sasuke said. There's someone there. As Sasuke went to check it out. No, wait! Nothing, Sasuke said, as he looked under the bed. What do you mean nothing, she asked. Oh yeah, no one's there, she said. Now go on and get training, she said. You don't want to kiss Jin, do you? Sasuke scoffed as he left. As Sobeki looked under the bed. How did he... At Naruto's apartment. Thank God for the Hiroshin, he said. The next morning. Good morning, Jin-kun, said Hinata with a bow. Yeah, he said. Now look here, I found out some things. It seems that the Uchiha is going to be trained by Kakashi. So you can expect high speed, taijutsu, and some ninjutsu. And I believe that he's going to teach him his signature jutsu. What signature jutsu? Asked Hinata. The Shidori, Naruto said. It's an A-rank assassination technique. And if odds start to turn against him, he will not hesitate to use it on you. Hinata gulped. Don't worry, I got this. This jutsu also have a pretty good downside, and I will teach you how to use it. But later, he said. But now. as his sword appeared in his hand. Dodge. Time skip. Okay, I think it's enough for today, said Naruto. Hinata huffed, but I can still... No, you can't. Go and get some rest. We will continue tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for your time, Jinkon, she said. Nah, don't worry about it, Naruto said. Nothing much for me to do anyway. Moments later at Konoha Hot Spring. I haven't relaxed in a while, Naruto said, as he looked on the water. Suddenly, he heard giggling. What the hell? As Naruto looked up. Oh shit, he said, as he found the source of that noise. Huh. One more man I was dying to see, he thought to himself. Still, as he walked over and sat down close beside him, anything interesting, Naruto asked. You bet, the man said. Look there. As Naruto looked into a small hole. Kunai, not bad. Although her dress leaves a little imagination. But I still like her without it, he said. Finally, the man said, someone who shared my vision of the world, as he turned his head to... You. Who, me? Said Naruto. Yes, you. You think I don't know you, Jin Kazuraki. What the hell are you doing here? No need to get hostile, Jiraiya-san. Look there, as Naruto pointed at his belt. What? What was that brat thinking, letting someone like you into his ranks? Why are you so negative, said Naruto. What are you playing at, Kizuraki? Asked Jiraiya with a glare. Playing? I don't know what you're talking about. Can't you see I'm a good genin of Konoha right now? Genin? Said Jiraiya. Pretty low rank of someone who killed the 4th Mizukage. Ah yes, I forgot you heard about that. A shame. I was trying to hold it in secret for as long as possible. And why is that? Don't you want to brag about your achievements? Jiraiya asked in disbelief. Oh, not really. Do I look like the Uchiha to you? Jiraiya looked hardened. Why are you here, Kizuraki? He asked, the stern glare. Is it so hard to believe that I'm a good guy now? I grew tired of being a freelancer. Yes, Jiraiya shouted. I heard you enjoy suicide missions. Why would you suddenly turn from an A-rank bounty nin to a good little genin, huh? Safety, said Naruto. The thing you forgot to mention is that I lived in constant fear that no one covered my back. You used to travel alone, Jiraiya. You know what it's like. Yes, I do, said Jiraiya. And I would also appreciate if you killed the Mizukage killing thing in secret. You know I can't do that, said Jiraiya. What good would it do? Only that they write my name down in the history book. Nothing more. Besides, I'm trying to change here. And you're going to ruin all that if you tell. Fine, Kizuraki. But if I ever hear that you betray Konoha, then you can tell all you want to anyone you want, said Naruto. Very well, said Jiraiya. Oh, by the way, I suggest you turn around. Why? The next thing Jiraiya knew, he received a crushing kick right into the balls, as he dropped on the ground and screamed. Were you looking? Kunai asked dangerously. Of course not, Kunai-san, Naruto said. I was just talking to him here. And besides, if I was to admire your body, I would say so. And I would do so, he said. Good day, Kunai-san. And with that, he started to walk off. Thank God I noticed him first. He would have surely revealed that little secret to everyone. About me killing the Mizukage. Well, let's see where it takes us from here, as he started to walk off. Time skip, the day of the finals. So, are you ready, to ask? Yes, Hinata said. Good, let's go then. And remember, you don't even have to win this match. I remember, said Hinata. Very well. Can I ask you something, Jinkon? Sure, go ahead, he said. You helped me for this month, and I thank you for that. But what about you? Why weren't you training? You have a match with Gaara, and he's very strong. Naruto started to laugh, as he calmed himself. Gaara? Strong? He doesn't even know the meaning of this word. No offense, but he's like a Hyuga in that aspect. In what aspect? Asked Hinata. The Hyugas possess the best taijutsu style in the world, and they don't need to learn anything else. Gaara is the same. He uses sand and never even think about the possibility that it won't work one day. That is why he's weak. A good shinobi is to be prepared for everything. I see, said Hinata. At the Konoha Stadium. Where the hell is he, said Sobeki. The finals is about to start. If he misses it, I'm gonna kick his sorry ass. Relax, will you? I don't think that he'll miss it, said Shikamaru. Yeah, I guess you're right, Shikamaru. Hey, did you learn anything in this month? Or did your laziness won once again? Shikamaru yawned. Whatever, he said, and by the way, there he is. As Sobeki turned. Holy shit. Not because of Jin, but is that Hinata? Hello, Sobeki-chan, how was your training, to ask? She punched him on the shoulder. Hey, what was that for, he said. For making me worry, damn it. Where have you been, she asked. Oh, you know, here and there. Good day, Sobeki-san, said Hinata. It's really you, Hinata, said Sobeki, observing Hinata's new form of dress. Indeed, this is me, said Hinata. And what causes, asked Sobeki. Let's just say someone opened my eyes. I don't see the Uchiha Naruto looking around. He's not finished yet with Kakashi. Kakashi's always late. I wonder if he's rubbing off on Sasuke. So, what have you been learning all this month, Naruto asked. Nope, not telling. Do I really hope you get eliminated before you face me? I don't want to beat your ass in front of everyone in front of the village and humiliate you. Oh, quite a proclamation. I hope you can back it up with your actions, said Jin. Oh, I will. You don't have to worry about that. Moments later, there sure is a lot of people, Naruto said. I don't like this. Huh, don't tell me that big bad Jin Kazuraki is afraid of a crowd. I guess I do. Wanna help me overcome it, he asked. Enough of this, you two, said Genma. Hokage-sama is about to speak. As Naruto looked up, his smile vanished instantly. There stood Namikaze Minato, along with his wife. Welcome to the Chunin exam finals, said Minato. These young women and man are the best shinobi that the world has to offer right now. And they will prove it today right in front of your very eyes. I'll prove it alright, Naruto said, by stabbing my sword in your skull. Please welcome our two first participants. Temari from the stand will be facing Sobeki Namikaze from the Hidden Leaf. The first match is up, said Minato as he sat back to his seat. Quite a speech, said the Kazekage. Thank you, said Minato. Actually, I'm not going to do those kind of things. Kushina wrote it for me. Kushina punched him in the shoulder. Why did you tell him that? Ouch, don't do that, he said. Everyone's watching. Besides, our daughter's gonna fight next. Hey, aren't you gonna wish me luck? Asked Sobeki as everyone was leaving. Good luck, Naruto said. That's not what I meant and you know it, she said. So, do you really want me to do that in front of your mother and your father, he asked. I'm not even speaking about the daimyos and the rest of piece of trash. Sobeki's smile fell. Yes, she won't give her father a piece of her mind, but her mother. I'll see you up there, she said. Confidence, are we? Said Naruto. You're in my way, Kazuraki. Remove yourself, said Genma, or you will be disqualified. Alright, see, I'm leaving. I wonder when he will attack and what will the signal be, Naruto thought. I'm sure I'll recognize it easily. Jinkun. As Naruto walked over, hey Hinata, what's up? The Uchiha is still missing, she said. What should I do if he doesn't show up? If he doesn't show up, then it's bad. But knowing him, he arrived at the last second in the coolest way. I hate to say it, but Kizaraki is right, said Gaara said. He will come. Why do you say so? You don't even know him, Naruto asked. His eyes, Gaara said. He's searching for a way to test his strength, to see if he's worthy enough to stand against his arch enemy. As Naruto nodded in understanding. What? Said Hinata as she was confused. He's just saying that Sasuke is a dumb piece of shit that will pursue his dreams in any way possible, even if he will still fail. No, not stupid, said Gaara. He has a purpose. Well, it's a stupid purpose. The man he's looking for might be long since dead. And how do you know that, Gaara said. I mean, no one saw him in years. Maybe just good at hiding. Maybe, said Naruto. Begin! As both Jinjukis looked down to see the battle beginning. Two strong wind jutsus collided with each other, creating a massive burst of shockwave through the arena. Looks like you know some wind techniques, said Temari. You should give up though, because there is no way you are my match in that field. Nah, I think it is you who should give up. And why is that? Asked Temari. Sobeki smirked. Because unlike you, I actually know other fields. As Sobeki went through hands and released a massive fireball, as Temari quickly rushed to the other side. But Sobeki was upon her in seconds. Konoha Senpyu! As Sobeki's heel connected with Temari's fan. As Temari was sent flying and she crashed right into the wall. That's my, said Lee. As Temari gasped as the ear was knocked out of her. See, that is why I told you should give up. You know nothing about taijutsu and any element besides wind, so you can't win against me. Temari picked herself up as she glanced at the box. There is no way I'll let this bitch humiliate me, not in front of him. So what will it be? Asked Sobeki. Temari's smirk was back on. You must be out of your mind if you think I'm gonna actually give up. As she bit her finger and let few drops of blood fall in her fan. Let me show you the true power of wind. Summoning, she said. Sobeki's eyes widened when she saw a ferret with sight that was flying at her and cutting everything in sight. Not good. I didn't want to use it unless I faced Jin. But I guess I have no choice, she said. She brought her hand up in one ramp seal. Harushi no jutsu, she said. She did it, said Minato. As Naruto blinked, as Sobeki vanished in a flash of red. Why red though, he thought. Here. The next thing Temari knew, Sobeki was right beside her and smashed a fist right in her stomach as Temari keeled over. As Sobeki then spin and drive a foot right in her face, Temari smashed right into the wall hard. The next thing she knew, Sobeki was in front of her with her Rasengan in her hand. I better not let her get angry, Naruto thought. She might kick me in the balls like that. And depending on how the wall does crack on impact, that must really hurt. So, gonna give up now? Said Sobeki with the Rasengan in her hand, right in front of Temari. Temari gritted her teeth. This is pointless if she knows that jutsu. Proctor, I give up. Winner, Namikaze Sobeki. As cheers could be heard. Whoa, so loud, Naruto says he picked at his ear. Well, she is the Hokage's daughter, said Shikamaru. I wasn't talking to you, Nara, said Naruto. You know, for a genius, you're quite stupid. The question was irrelevant. Troublesome, said Shikamaru. No, not troublesome, I said you were stupid. But it looks like you're also deaf. The next thing Naruto knew, 2 arms wrapped around his waist. You're so negative. You need to loosen up a bit. I guess you're right. Wanna help? Certainly, she said. Oh, that was a very youthful match, Sobeki-san, said Lee. Sobeki turned her head and realized she and Jin wasn't the only one there. Oh, thank you, she said. By the way, is there a match next, Lee? Lee's eyes widened. Yes, of course. How could I forget that my match was next? As a punishment, I will climb the Hokage's monument with my dick, Naruto suddenly said. What? Said Lee. I heard that you climb that mountain with every part of your body. Ever try with down there, Naruto asked. Lee was at a loss of words. I don't know. I'll have to ask Guy Sensei, he said. Sobeki covered her mouth, trying to hold her laughter. Yeah, please do, said Naruto. The next match, Rock Lee versus Shikamaru Nara, said Genma. Yush, Lee says he jumped up. I will win this match, and if I can't do that, I will run 100 laps around Konoha, and if I give up, said Shikamaru. What? Said Lee. I won't be able to beat you, Lee. You're simply too fast for me, said Shikamaru. Well, I understand your reasons, Shikamaru, but that is not very youthful. Winner by forfeit, Rock Lee, said Genma. No cheer this time. Naruto turned his head. Well, you're up next, Hinata. You ready? As she nodded. Ready for what? Sobeki asked. Oh, this is something you shouldn't miss. You're not gonna believe your eyes, said Naruto. Meanwhile, in the cage box, Rido, said Minato. Yes, Hokage-sama. Is Uchiha here yet? No, Hokage-sama. Then he is disqualified. Send the order, said Minato. Wait a second, said the Kazekage. I think you shouldn't do that. And why not? Asked Minato. If he is not here to follow the rules of being on time, how would he make a good Chunin? Well, but the Kazekage stopped in mid-sentence. It seems that there is no need to disqualify him. Fine, proceed with the match, said Minato, as Kakashi and Sasuke appear in the arena in a swirl of leaf. Good, thought the Kazekage. You see, I told you he would come, said Gaara. You're up, Hinata. Show that bastard who you really are. Hinata nodded as she walked down the stairs. You know, I know your work when I see it, said Sobeki. So what did you do to her to cause this? This? You have seen nothing yet, princess, he said. Sobeki smiled and pressed herself closer to him. I like it when you call me that, she said. One made me scream it, he asked. Sure do, she said. Oh, for God's sake, Kizaraki, stop it. Can't you see there are other people here, said Kankuro. People? Where? Hinata just left and I don't see anyone else. Watch it, Kizaraki, said Gaara. Shut your damn mouth, said Naruto. You can save all your threats for when we'll go down there after this match. Fine, Gaara said. I'm sorry, said Kakashi, but wasn't Sasuke to face off against Hyuga Hinata? That is her, said Genma. Oh, okay, said Kakashi. Good luck, Sasuke, and with that he vanished. Dad? Is that Hinata? Asked Hanabi. Yes, that is her. Watch this match closely, Hanabi, and memorize what you should not become in the future. Yes, father, said Hanabi. Are the both of you ready? Asked Genma. The both of them nodded. Begin, he said, as he flashed away. You should just give up. There is no way you can win against Uchiha. But then something happened that no one expected. Hinata laughed. But that wasn't her kind laugh. Uchiha, she said. And what's that? Sasuke gritted his teeth. How dare you? The Uchiha clan is Konoha's strongest. Uchiha what? I don't remember one person being counted as a clan. The entire stadium looked at her in silence. Hayashi's eyes widened for the first time, hearing something like that from his daughter. Take that back right now, Sasuke shouted. Or what? You know what, I heard some rumors. And you know what people say? They say that Uzumaki Naruto spared you because you were too pathetic to kill. Sasuke pulled a kunai instantly and lunged at her, as Hinata grinned in satisfaction, using his weakness against him. Work like a clock, she said. She ducked one of his strikes and struck his leg. Sasuke winks in pain, but he still threw his kunai at her as he fell to his knee. Hinata tilted her head to the side as the kunai passed her. Pathetic. Is this what your almighty Uchiha clan is capable of? Huh. And someone called you a genius. Sasuke started to boil from anger. You want to know a secret, said Hinata? I actually did not activate my Byakugan when you attack. Yes, your attack was so weak that I would only insult myself if I activate my dojutsu. Sasuke picked himself up with a grunt of pain. Oh, so you still have some fight left in you? Shut the hell up, Sasuke says. He activated Sharingan. I'll destroy you. Yeah, sure. Just tell that to yourself more often. As Sasuke went through Hanzo and released a massive fireball towards her, as a smirk came on Hinata's face. Thank you again, Jin-kun, she said. Water style. Half of the stadium gasped as a wall of water was created that nullified Sasuke fireball and filled the air with steam. How? Sasuke asked in disbelief. Why? Surprise? You think a Hyuga cannot learn something besides their taijutsu style? I guess you did. Well, too bad for you. Now, hidden missed jutsu, she said. It seems like this girl came prepared, said Minato. I like that. Damn, Sasuke cursed, trying to find Hinata in the mist. Having problems with finding me, I assume. Her voice echoed out from all sides. Wanna know another secret? Unlike your pretty little Sharingan, there is no way a petty technique like this can block the Byakugan. So, Sasuke screamed as a kunai pierced his shoulder. As you probably already noticed, I can see you pretty well. Hayashi couldn't believe what he was seeing. His daughter, who we always dismissed like a failure, was actually beaten the last Uchiha. Not only that, but she was also raised in the reputation of her clan. Maybe I was wrong about her all these years, he thought. As Kakashi wondered how the hell was she able to change so much. Surely, after he thought that the mist cleared, as Hinata stood a hand on her hip with an arrogant look on her face. As Sasuke was down, with a lot of bruises and cuts. I expect more from you. You know what? I actually agree with him. Sasuke's eyebrow raised. Uzumaki Naruto. Do not say that name, said Sasuke. Sasuke's eyes snapped as he ran up the wall. I guess that is what Jin-kun meant, thought Hinata. Kurenai turned Kakashi with a glare. Why did you teach him that jutsu? He needs it, said Kakashi. As Sasuke's hand started to crackle with lightning. If he will harm Hinata, I will. This is a death match, Kurenai, Guy interrupted. But know this, Kakashi, you have lost my respect. Huh? Did you say something? Asked Kakashi, acting like he did not hear. No, I didn't, said Guy. For once, not overreacting. As you wish. Jin, is that so big, he said as she pointed at Sasuke. Yes, that's your sensei, self-created technique. But that's only meant for one thing. He's gonna kill her. Seems that way. What the hell are you talking about, Jin? We must stop it. Nah, we shouldn't. Just watch. But just trust me, okay? Okay, she said. Now watch Hinata and learn how to counter this move. Hinata pulled out a kunai. What the hell is she doing? A simple kunai won't stop that jutsu. As Hinata stood calmly, Sasuke ran at her like a madman. Now she thought that she threw her kunai as it landed somewhere on the ground near between the both of them. As Sasuke looked at the fallen kunai, he simply ran over it. Big mistake, Uchiha, thought Hinata. Flashback. Do you see what the biggest flaw of that jutsu is? Jin asked. Yes. Short range of strikes, said Hinata. No, said Jin. The biggest flaw is, end of flashback, limited vision, thought Hinata. Boom! The kunai exploded, throwing Sasuke several feet away. Sabeki turned to Jin. You knew. I told you to trust me, didn't I? Now, finish it, Naruto said. As Hinata walked over. Pathetic Uchiha, she said. To tell you the truth, this tournament means nothing to me. In reality, I just wish to prove that Hyugas are superiors to Uchihas, or any other clan to be that matter. And I consider you as the best competition here. But no, if you are this weak, I don't suppose that this tournament will have any competition at all. As Hinata raised her hand, Proctor, I do not wish to continue. This exam is not worthy of a Hyuga ear, she said, as she would start to walk off, arrogantly. As 10 seconds of silence went off. Sasuke Uchiha, winner, said Genma. What? A large, population shouted in the arena. As Naruto burst out laughing. Let me guess, part of the plan too, said Sobeki. Yeah, she couldn't stand a match in further rounds, said Naruto. But like this, everyone is seeing her in a new light. I see, but why did you help her? What is it to you? Wasn't the stadium and the Uchiha reaction not good enough for you to ask? Maybe, but... Get down here, Rattlesnake! As Naruto looked down to see Gaara in the arena, but as he looked beside him, gone. So, gonna wish me lucky, asked Sobeki. That way, she asked. Well, your parents can't see us here. As she quickly wrapped her arms around his neck and pulled him into a deep kiss. At the same time, Sasuke was cursing himself. A victory like this? What was the training even for? How can I even defeat him like this? As his curse mark started to pulse, maybe I should consider Orochimaru's offer after all. Damn, Naruto said as he broke the kiss. If we get some alone time, I can show you a much better time, she said. As a smile came on his face. Once this is all over, he said to her. The next match, Konoha Rattlesnake, Jin Kazuraki versus Gaara of the Sand. Naruto raised an eyebrow and he looked at Genma. Konoha Rattlesnake? Hokage's orders, said Genma. Are the both of you ready? Just begin the match already, said Naruto, as Genma glared at him. Begin, as he flashed away. I've been waiting for this for a long time, Rattlesnake. Gaara released his sand, all of it from his gourd. Huh? What are you doing here, to ask? Our last battle taught me well, said Gaara. Flashback. Gaara was soaked, as he had a shocked expression on his face looking up at the person who just beat him in seconds. Who are you? Gaara screamed in fear. Not so confident now, huh? Never expected to be attacked with water in the desert. You should have known better, there's plenty of it underground. End of the flashback. Come, Gaara says, he took a battle stance. Oh? And where's your super arrogant stance, with your folded arms there to ask? Mother waited for your blood for too long. I can't feel now, said Gaara as he unleashed his sand. You're too serious, pal, Nerd says you run around dodging Gaara's sand. You need to loosen up a bit or mommy would be upset. I know about your tactics, Kizaraki. You won't make me lose control again. Jin laughed as he dodged Gaara's sand. Control? Huh, you think that a goddamn demon is your mother? Shut up, Gaara screamed. Now take your sword and fight. Huh, sword? My sword is too much for a loser like you. 2 fingers are all I need to beat you, he said. Try it, said Gaara. Sure, said Naruto as he rushed towards Gaara. As Gaara threw a punch, Naruto ducked right under it. Huh? A punch? No, that's surprising. Gaara followed up with a spinning kick. An actual taijutsu. Naruto blocked Gaara's kick with 2 fingers. Huh, you know. His eyes wide when he felt sand in his left hand. Shit. You're too careless, Kizaraki. As Gaara's sand started to surround him, but Naruto simply smirked. As Naruto flashed 2 hand signs with 1 hand. As a burst of water smashed right into Gaara and his sand, soaking at least half of it. As Gaara's stand started to fall apart. Kizaraki, said Gaara as he rushed at Naruto and started countering in hand-to-hand combat. The next thing Naruto knew, he was covered with his foot of sand. Huh, you're too overconfident, Kizaraki. You think I can't fight and use my sand at the same time? As Naruto's entire body became encased in sand. Have nothing to say, Gaara asked. Cat got your tongue? Oh, I do. Suddenly, a blade of ice stabbed right through Gaara's stomach, bursting through the wall behind him. Gaara gasped as he coughed up blood. As Gaara collapsed to his knees, his sand broke apart, revealing that there was just an ice sculpture of Jin inside that broke apart as well. What about beating me with 2 fingers? Gaara asked. Huh, never trust a Rattlesnake. As Naruto brought down his foot and smashed it into Gaara's face, but Gaara burst into sand. As sand started to swirl everywhere. Now I have you, Jin Kazuraki, Gaara said as he emerged from behind. But Naruto simply smirked. It seems you don't understand who has who. Gaara cried out in pain when he felt a sensation of pure pain stab through his back as he looked down to see an ice spear in his chest. Gaara clenched his fist as Naruto felt it. Oh no you don't, Naruto said as he spun Gaara around and slammed a sealing tag right on his forehead with 2 fingers, suppressing the Biju chakra before it could leak out. As Gaara fell over unconscious. Huh, I guess he can't continue. Genma nodded. The winner of this match, Jin Kazuraki. Loud cheers were heard, followed by many groans. I guess some people may have bet against me. Stupid bastards. It seems that ninja of yours is a good fighter, said the Kazakage. Indeed he is, said Minato with a smile on his face. But it got dangerous as he looked at Kazakage. Flashback. Are you sure, said Minato. Of course, said Naruto. Remember, I'll be the one to fight him. So, I'll just put a seal on him to restrict him from accessing his demonic powers. And then you just take him to the hospital with that seal on him. And after that, who am I to say what you do with him? Minato smiled. Your success will be rewarded, Kizaraki, he said. End of a flashback. Well, I guess he has earned his reward, said Minato, watching Jin retreating back. I still don't trust him though. Jin, said Kushina. Isn't this the guy Sabeki always talk about? And there's that, said Minato. Yeah, that's him. Well, he doesn't seem that bad. At least we can give him a chance, honey, said Kushina. I still don't fully trust him. But maybe I will, said Minato. Orochimaru was barely able to hold his laughter as he was under the Kazekage disguise. Give him a chance? Goddamn idiots. One chance is the only thing that he needs. And look what happened. You will all know once you give it to him, Orochimaru chuckled to himself. Flashback a little while earlier. Sobeki, I need to talk to you. As Naruto just entered the arena to face off against Gaara. Too bad, I don't want to talk to you, said Sobeki. But why? Sasuke asked. You were going to kill Hinata. But you saw what happened, Sasuke said. She humiliated me in front of everyone. That doesn't change the fact that you tried to kill her. She was our classmate. It was a death match, and besides their precious Kizaraki tried to kill Neji in the preliminaries. Sabeki turned to Sasuke with a glare. That's only because he tried to kill him first. You on the other hand tried to kill Hinata because she was best than you. Sasuke clenched his fist. This has nothing to do with it. And when did you start to care about her? You still don't get it, do you? This is not about Hinata. This is about you willing to kill everyone in your way, even if it is a friend. But I would never do this to you. Wouldn't you, huh? And what if my death would bring you closer to getting your revenge on Uzumaki Naruto? Sasuke looked down in shame. Just as I thought, said Sobeki. Now leave me alone. As Sasuke grunted and walked away. Why can't you understand, Sasuke? Vengeance won't bring your loved ones back. It will only leave you empty inside. As he then turned and looked at her, she saw remorse in his eyes. Perhaps she can still help him. Winner, Jin Kazaraki. As she looked down the arena and saw Gaara unconscious. Meanwhile, outside of the arena stadium. Well, I did everything I could, said Hinata. Hinata, said a voice. Hinata turned. Father? As Hayashi looked at her, I saw what you did. And I wanted to apologize. Hinata's eyes went wide. I always dismiss you for being too weak, for being shy and timid. I thought these qualities are not fit for the future clan head. But now I understand my clan head duties were interfering with my father once. I should have paid more attention to you. He stopped as he felt a hand on his shoulder. It's alright, father, she said. I was also wrong. I understood what you wanted from me, but I never took any changes to change myself. It is good that someone opened my eyes. Hayashi looked up. And who was that? It doesn't matter, she said. Let's not look back now. Let's only walk forward and bring the Hyuga clan to greater heights. As Hayashi got a small smile on his face. Thank you, Jin, thought Hinata. Time skip. How's my hair? Asked Sabeki. It's okay, said Naruto. Besides, you just have a fight with user. No one's gonna thought what happened to your hair because of what you did to me in the bathroom. What I did, she said. Of course, you dragged me into a corner and pulled me towards the toilet and then have your way with little innocent me. Innocent my ass. And it was you that insisted that we go another round. That's right, I insisted. But you on the other hand tackled me to the ground and had your way with me. What did we miss, said Sobeki. Where have you been, Sasuke said. I was at the bathroom, she said. Well, that's actually true, thought Naruto. Sobeki-san, you missed a match between Shino and Kankuro. It ended in a draw, said Lee. What's going on, Naruto thought as he glanced up at the cage box. Why hasn't he started anything yet? I wonder. He was probably not too pleased with the recent upcoming match. I guess he wanted to see the next one then. And if my calculations are correct. Rock Lee versus Sobeki Namikaze, said Genma. I'm up against the Uchiha, Naruto thought. Well then, I guess I'll play a bit on the pedophile's nerves. See you in the final match, said Sobeki, as she flashed away in red. As Lee jumped down, I'm not going to lose his head. Stay away from Sabeki. Naruto turned. Uchiha, you say something? Yes. I said stay away from Sabeki. She's too good for you. Sorry, I'm afraid that I have to decline. That's not a request, it was a demand, said Sasuke. Well, to make a demand, you have to have something behind you to back you up. And I do, Sasuke said. I have Konoha Council behind me. Huh? And what can they possibly do to me? Sasuke smirked. How about forbidding you from reaching a higher rank? I don't really care about that. What? Sasuke said. Are you deaf? I said I don't really care about that. Why should I care about rank? Listen here, Uchiha. You're nothing but a spoiled child. I am a cold-blooded murderer. Why the hell should I be scared of you? Or take anything you say as a threat. Now shut your mouth and let me watch a match. Sasuke clenched his fist. He's right. I never killed anyone, he said. Well, the perfect way to find out is by killing him in our next match. And it will be perfectly legal. And also, I'll get rid of him so he won't be next to Sabeki anymore. Back in the arena, Konoha Senpyu, said Lee. As the fight began some time ago, and up to this point only, taijutsu was used by the both opponents. As Sabeki stood no chance, as she was sent sailing up in the air as Lee appeared behind her. She felt him wrap her around. He was going to pile drive her right into the ground. I can't lose, I must prove myself to Guy Sensei. I'm sorry, Lee, I knew about your condition, and only wanted to fight you in taijutsu, but it seems like you're too amazing in that department. As Lee crashed out into the ground. Did I win? Said Lee, as he picked himself up. Looking around, I'm sorry, Lee. Lee looked down to see a 3-pronged kunai at his throat. I never wanted to use it against you, but I had no other choice. I also have to prove something, and the only way I can do that is by winning this tournament. Lee simply smiled. I appreciate what you were trying to do, Sabeki-san. I just hope one time, we will fight to their full strength. Proctor, he said, I give up. Winner, Namikaze Sabeki. Good match, Hokage Dono, said the Kazekage. Sabeki has proved herself to show her expertise at ninjutsu, and she even showed a vast knowledge in taijutsu. Seems like her daughter is excellent on all fields. Of course, said Minato. After all, I trained her myself. Who do you think she will face in the final match? Well, the next match is Kizuraki versus Sasuke. We will just have to see, said Minato. You don't even know what he's capable of, thought Orochimaru. But he still can't use his Sharingan or his higher shin. I wonder how far Sasuke will push him. As Naruto was walking down as Sabeki caught him at the entrance. Don't be too hard at him, she said, slowing down a bit. I would rather be hard on you, he said. Maybe after I beat your ass in the final match. As she walked past him. Sorry babe, but there will be no final match, he thought. As she wished him good luck. This will be the last time she ever does that. Jin Kazuraki versus Sasuke Uchiha. Begin! You sure you just don't want to give up? After all, Hinata did rough you up pretty badly. Joke all you want, Kizuraki, but in the end, I will have the last laugh. Let me show you the true power of the Sharingan. Sure, true power of the Sharingan. Do you really think I know nothing about your dojutsu? Wrong, you only have 2 commas in your eyes, meaning your Sharingan is not yet fully developed. Shut up, Sasuke said, even if you said what is true. You're no match for Uchiha. No match, huh? I actually remember one Hyuga saying the same. But you know what? Let's begin. Hishugen. Sasuke quickly jumped high in the air, avoiding Naruto's ice blade. As Sasuke fired off a large fireball that smashed right into Jin. What? He actually allowed to hit him? Sasuke thought as he landed. Not really, Fubuki. Sasuke cried out in pain as a nasty sword slash came on his arm. Oh, poor Sasuke got hurt. I'm not Hinata, you fool, said Naruto. I won't play around, I'll just simply kill you. Never. I won't die until I kill him, Sasuke said, as he pulled out a kunai and rushed at Jin once more. Meanwhile, Kakashi clenched his fists. Come on, Sasuke, this will be your toughest match yet. Just hang in there. Back in the arena, you're mine, Sasuke says, he knocked Naruto up in the air, as he started to deliver kicks after kicks until he heard a cracking sound. Sasuke's eyes went wide as Naruto broke into ice. What the hell? Not very aware, aren't you, Uchiha? Sasuke snapped his head around to see Naruto leaning up against a tree. So, aren't you gonna use that jutsu? It's your only chance to take me down. Come on, kill me. You will regret saying this, said Sasuke as he flipped away and jumped onto the arena. He went through hand sign. What he's trying to accomplish, Orochimaru thought. He's merely toying with Sasuke-kun. What is he trying to get here? Shidori! Sasuke shouted. As Naruto raised his right hand, Orochimaru's eyes wide in shock and fear. He's going to use the Yuki cousin on him. No, Orochimaru said. He will make that shield and Sasuke will strike it, and Sasuke will die. Even I couldn't escape that move, but that's not possible. He knows that if he kills Sasuke, his chance to find Itachi are 50% short. So what the? Naruto turned his head and looked at the Kage's box as he smiled. Damn that Rattlesnake. He want me to start the invasion. Sasuke rushed forward. Orochimaru cursed. I can't tell him to kill Sasuke. Go ahead, Naruto said. Start the damn invasion already. Suddenly, boom. An explosion happened in the Kage box. Finally, said Naruto. Genma came out in the arena. What's going on, Sasuke said. Something is wrong, Genma said, as he looked around. As Sasuke then turned, where the hell did he go? Jin was gone. But guys, we'll be ending this episode right here. If you want to be part of this, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And also stay tuned for the rest of the what is coming away. But for now, I'm out of here. See you guys soon. Peace.